Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy to have you here. Just a quick request. If you like what you see today, please hit the like and subscribe button. It'll really help me grow the channel. I don't want to focus too much on that, so we'll just jump into it. We are playing Myhorse today. It's a free-to-play app in the App Store by Monkey Fun, creators of League of War, VR Arena, League of War Mercenaries, Psych, and Myhorse. I'm going to edit of the some of the stuff out of this video. I want to keep it relatively short, but also this game is riddled with advertisements. So basically every 2 or 3 actions you do in this game, it pushes you right to an unskippable ad that you have to watch. It usually involves another horse game or like the king from Royal Match, and you have to like stop him from pissing himself or something. So we're just gonna kind of get into it a little bit. So I'm really torn about this game. I have some positive associations with it. My daughter played this game as one of kind of her first games, and she really likes it. And it makes her happy, it makes me happy. But is this a good game? Not really. It's kind of boring, and it's gotten kind of some mixed reviews on the App Store. So some of the reviews were like, people saying this game was great, and in my childhood I loved playing this game and it reminded me of all of the horses and stuff, and other people being like, this game boring as shit. And they're not wrong either. So I think it's sort of just kind of up to the person and the individual, as most things are, that this game, whether or not you like this game or not. Would you spend money on this game? I'm going to say this right out the gate, probably not. But there's some interesting reasons why I think that. One of them is the way this game throws advertisements at you really says to me that it has a vote of no confidence in its own ability to sell you products. So it has a store, and you can buy gems and gold and stuff like that, and then you can buy things for your horse and your rider and everything, and upgrade your person, because you're going to eventually take your horse to shows and stuff like that. But the big issue here is that, and you can watch, I almost forgot, you can also watch advertisements for free gems. So you can watch like 5 or 6, I think, and you get like a day, and you get like 5 or 6 gems or something like that, but which you can use in the store. We'll see, there's some things that are pretty expensive. It would take you a long time to do that. The thing here, though, is it says you can skip all the advertisements if you purchase something, and then every 2 or 3 seconds they throw an unskippable advertisement at you. That to me just kind of screams a vote of no confidence in your ability to sell your own product. Because I've played plenty of free-to-play games where they do have a store where you can purchase in-game currency or in-game items to get ahead, and they don't throw advertisements at you during the middle of the gameplay. I mean, I know some of them do, but I've played plenty of them that do not. And when I see that happen, it feels desperate to me. Like they can't get you to buy from the store, so they have to rely on advertisements to pull them through in other ways, which I understand from a game developer standpoint. I have a game of my own. I understand, like, you want people to purchase it, you want to make money off it, but every two to three things you do, they throw an unskippable ad at you. It gets very annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through those things, but let's go ahead and jump into it. We don't waste too much time. So start the game. Welcome to Myhorse. We've got Dan, the stablehand here. He needs help looking after this horse. The horse's name is Beauty. You can tap it to get its attention. You're going to do that thing to bring the horse over. As you can see, Dan is quite a dreamy stablehand here. He will help us by doing some basic chores and stuff that helps us make. We can spend money and energy on the horse and stuff like that. He'll help us raise the horse's happiness and health bar and stuff like that. So go ahead and click OK. Here comes the horse. Click, click, click. Horse comes over. We pet the horse by moving our finger up and down on the horse's nose. Horse loves it. Here comes a carrot on the left side. Give the horse a little treat. Give the horse a little treat there. I'm going to go horsey. Click the check mark. Beauty likes you. Let me show you around. Okay. Let's take a picture. You can actually take a picture. Now, a while ago, and you can share this on Facebook or on Twitter, or I guess X now, but One of the funny things about this is a long time ago when you tried to, if you clicked the Facebook button or the Twitter button, it would just crash the game. And so my daughter would constantly get in this issue where she would take a picture or she'd play and then she would accidentally hit one of these buttons and it would just like crash the whole game. They have since fixed that issue. Oh. Alright, so you get a journal. You open up your journal. You can help Beauty out here. Each tab has activities for Beauty. We'll check the care tab. So this is where stable maintenance. This is where Dan, the stable hand, assists us. So he'll do mucking the stall and stuff. So we pick one for him to start. So we have a few options, but the only one we have right now is muck out stall. So you hit start. It costs 1 energy from the horse, and then the horse gets +1 health and you get 1+1 experience points. So your horse can level up in this game. Up at the top left, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. So I try some training. So up at the top, you'll see a lightning bolt. That's the horse's energy. Health, which is required for entering competitions. Happiness, which is also required for entering competitions. And additionally, just helps make the horse happy. I'm not 100% sure if it does anything else. It may. It may not. Then you've got your level, your gold, and your gems. And depending on certain things unlock at certain levels. Certain like chores and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and select the series. So we're going to do some training. So naturally, for training, we start right off with the United Kingdom's Open Championship. That makes the most sense to me. Why would we do training at home when we can just do training at the competition? All right, so we start here. It takes 20 energy to enter on the horse. Blue color bar shows you when to jump. You tap the black button in order to do it. It's pretty simple. You just sort of watch this video of the horse. This happens a lot in this game, where you just sort of watch a person ride a horse. It's kind of... There we go. We did it. We did it. We hit the blue mark there. And when we finish this, we'll get some rewards. So you fill in the training circle so you can compete at the Whispering Meadow. You can actually do that on day 1 if you grind out enough. You got your health. So he's done mucking out the stable, so now we can collect the reward. Let me see if we get experience points. Beauty's health goes up to 11. We also need some coins, so tap on the work tab. Now we have to do some work. So these jobs will earn us coins. Let's start with a riding lesson. Easy to do. Costs 1 energy, and we get a coin, and experience takes 2 minutes. You don't have to wait, though, because some of these take longer than 2 minutes. Some of them take an hour. There's one where it takes like 24 hours. As with many of these games, they're pay for convenience. So you get into a situation where you can wait a certain amount of time before you get to do an action, or you can shortcut it by paying money. So in this case, you shortcut by paying with a gem. So we're going to click on it. He's going to give us the gem back, so don't worry. So we click OK. We buy it. We get it. We get 1 gold, 1 gold coin, 1 experience point, and we get our gem back. We're going to have 3 gems. So, all right. So take this free gem. Have fun with our gem. Actually, we used it already. Then we agree to the policies and procedures. Now we get to the part that's a little bit more predatory. So we get to this like daily free chest where you can get things like food, horses, treats, prizes, whatever. And it really has a kind of a casino sound to it, as you'll hear. Where's cha-ching? So my daughter always wanted me to. She was like, come on, open more chests. Like, this is fun. This is that dopamine hit thing or whatever. And I was like, no, absolutely not. You have to wait. You only get 1 a day. All right. So we pick up our bananas. It's lunchtime. We're gonna feed the horse now. And this was one of her favorite things to do in here. So you open up the journal. You go to the feed section. Pick a recipe from the list. You weigh out the ingredients and you mix it up. And we're probably gonna get our first ad here, but we'll skip it. So you go up to the red line, move the bucket over, red line, and then now you got to mix it up. So you actually have to twirl. You have to actually interact with it. Yeah, horse is going to love it, I'm sure. Well done. Okay, great. Recipes for all occasions. We've reached level 2. Here's our ad. We're going to skip it, though. And we're back. Okay, so we skipped the ad. very exciting. So we reached level 2, we earned a gem. I'm actually going to do some I probably won't. I was going to do some free gem grinding on ads, but I don't really know what the point of that would be. We can't really buy anything. I mean, we can buy a few things, but it's not really worth it. So you basically just keep doing this. You can feed your horse. Well, we'll come back to the store in a second. Pick a competition. You can, I like to keep Dan busy here. So put him right back to work again, right? So what we're going to do is actually, we're going to spend 200 paint for an hour. Man, that is a lot. Let's just do the 2-minute one. Just keep him busy. Keep his ass busy. Riding lesson. We'll do that too. You don't have to actually do anything for the riding lesson. It just has to be active in order for you to get points and stuff like that. You can still feed. You can compete. You can get some free gems. Now, until you get to levels up, so treating, for example, is a level 3, and you can give your horse some treats. And treats do a variety of different things. They can like raise your horse's health, raise your horse's happiness, raise your horse's energy. There's the, I don't know what you call it, like a little hand rake or something like that. And you have to like pull up plants, and you have to clean up shit. And the game chooses which one. It doesn't tell you which one you have to choose, but there's a bunch of things on the board. You have to pick the right one. And it's really weird just that, and some of them doesn't even work. Like sometimes it just stops working and you have to exit the game and reopen it. And then you can like groom the horse. Here you can clean it. It gets muddy and stuff. You get coins and stuff for doing that and everything. Whatever. Let's take a look at what kind of horses you can get here. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of horses in here, and some of them aren't even horses. So it's kind of interesting. So here's the one we have. This is Beauty, our quarter. You can pet her, whatever. You can see you've get different ones, and various stats on the left side. You have like presentation, so you get like presentation points during shows. You get it shows you how much energy, how much health, how much happiness. We'll go and throw this bad boy a carrot here, but you can also see down in the right corner how much it costs to buy this horse. It's 6,000 gold. And gold is actually not that hard to come by. You get it pretty quickly, but you can buy it from the store. But you do pick it up pretty fast, just by keeping Dan busy and yourself busy, by making sure you're doing riding lessons. There's one where you can set it up to take the horse to like a fairground or something like that, like a show. I don't know. So anyways, you get all these different types of horses. This one costs 60 gems. But eventually you'll work your way down to these to a zebra, which I'm pretty sure is not a horse. I don't know. I don't think I would want a zebra. I know an animal that bites when I see one, and zebras look like they really like to bite. I'm petting that zebra. Let's go ahead and feed that zebra. 235 gems. It's probably worth it. I don't know. Having a zebra would be kind of cool. Like, competing with a zebra, that would actually kind of roll. And then you've got various types of unicorns, of course. Pretty sweet. I mean, it's a pretty good one. Now, these gems over here on the side, you see it's like 300, 225 gems, 325 gems, for these horses over. Of course, you can see the unicorns have like 200 presentation. Their presentation's like off the charts. Oh, see, Dan is done. Throw his ass back to work again. We're done here. Riding lesson. We'll put ourselves back to work here. Let's go to the store and take a look at that real quick, and then we'll probably try to wrap stuff up here. Maybe we'll do one more run at the UK game. What is it? UK Open Championship. Okay, so let's check out the store. We've got featured items. We've got treats. We've got coins. We've got style. You gotta have style. You got starter kits. We got horse tack. We got tack sets. We got riders. We get free gems. Sell duplicates. The free gems button does not work. I clicked it. It doesn't do anything. So let's check out coins. Okay. You can buy 120 coins for 8 gems, right? So these are all for, gems, gem costs and stuff like that. And then where did I find the... Oh yeah, then we've got seasonal items, novelty items. You can buy like special blankets for your horse. You can buy a hat for your horse. Some of these are like level locked, which is weird. I don't really know why. I guess they add I guess they add presentation, but some are like not level locked. So I don't know. I got nothing on that. And then of course you get some seasonal items in here, like you can get an American flag, throw over your horse, and then you can go you can go compete in the UK Open Championship with it. It's pretty hilarious. Seasonal. So as you can see, like these things aren't like outrageous. Like 500 gold. I mean, you're gonna get 500 gold. 20 for the Bee Mine hat. I think we could I mean, that'd take like maybe 4 days of watching ads, and you would have enough for that. That's not too bad. It's the 325 gem horses that I think are kind of the problem, where you're going to start getting into situations where that begins to get a little bit more unrealistic. And then you've got things like tack sets. So part of presentation requires you to have style, tax, whatever, reins, stirrups, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. So you've got various sets here, like a Western set. It's 5,000 gold. Again, I think you could probably pull this off for presentation. But then, like, the rest of it's all hidden. Some of it's hidden behind gems. So it's like 19, 22, 20. These are all like these are all completely reasonable if you're going to play. If you want to grind it out, you could do this. To see if you can do like 5-6 gems a day, you could get you could get a Western bridle for 22 gems in probably maybe 4 or 5 days. And I mean, it's only like 5 minutes of ads a day if you want to sit through them. But if it even pays you them, because I have actually clicked the watch the ads button, and I did not get paid. I did not get a gem for it. So I sat through a thing for no reason. Alright, so let's see what else we got here. Style, sold duplicate, starter kits. So the starter kit was really interesting because some of these have like the unicorn in them. And so if you can see, this one's like $7.99, right? And you get a lot. Actually, you get quite a bit of value for this. So you get like the outfit, the sunrise rug, the stirrups, the reins, the bridle, the white unicorn, the sunrise saddle, the sweet treats. The unicorn here was like, I think it was like 325 gems. I mean, so for $8 you get that plus a bunch of other things. So like as far as like the starter sets are concerned, I guess that value isn't terrible. Again, I say this in every episode, but it's your money. You can spend it any way you want to. Like, you worked for that money, you worked hard for it. If you want to buy Myhorse stuff, that's fine. Like, you can do that. And if this is a game that makes you happy and you want to spend money on it, that's awesome. But I don't know. I just think that, honestly, I don't even believe... I'm not sure I trust that if I bought something from the store here, it would turn the ads off. Because they are like brutal with how often they come up. And we'll trigger a few more here in a minute. But here's the gem shop. So as you can see, to get around 325 gems, it's going to roughly run you about $15. So the $7.99 for the starter kit with all the gems, and then you get the horse and stuff, is really not, or not the gems, the unicorn and the stirrup and stuff like that, the outfit and everything like that. It's really not that bad of a deal if you think about it, because you're looking at $7.99 versus $15 to just get the horse. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer to me. Then you got the coin shop, because you might want to buy coins. And you can buy coins for like, anywhere between $2 and $20. Again, I don't feel like you need to buy coins in this game. You will just kind of come across something pretty frequently. There's never a shortage of coins, that's for sure. All right, so our riding lesson is up. Oh, we forgot to put Dan on stable maintenance. All right, so let's go ahead and do the UK Championship real quick. So we need to train to enter competitions. Would we like to train Beauty or hire a trainer? Let's go ahead and train her ourselves, because it's not that hard to push a button. And our gems are so precious to us. We're saving up for that 325 or 225 zebra or something like that. We're gonna have to watch a lot of ads, play a lot of games. We're not really gonna get the zebra, but it'd be sweet if we could. Alright, so we did a small jump, we have to wait. If you X out of this too early, it appears that it does not credit you. Alright, we did it. So we are ready, we get some gold. And it says here, Whispering Meadow. So we're going to go ahead and start. We have to have a prerequisite of 10 health, 10 happiness, 10 energy, which we're going to do. So this is us. We're competing now. Oh, the music cut off there. That was really interesting. That was really, really funny. It didn't even have a fade out. It just playing and then just done, just stopped. Right there, of course. Wait. Done. Alright, here we go. You get bonus points for happiness and presentation, care tasks, and treats. Increase happiness, presentation is improved by DAC. Yep. We did it. We're going to come in first. Collect our reward, 80 gold, 60 XP. We did it. And we can share our accomplishment to Facebook if we wanted to. We reached level 3. We've earned a gem. And then we can start moving on to the next places, like we could do some like pole work, for example. So this one's like, I guess it's supposed to be harder. It just comes faster, but again, it's not that hard. You're just hitting the button. It's just a timing thing. It doesn't require any effort. So, you know, as you can see, for like someone who is looking for something casual, who may not want to get like too technical or like deep into a difficult game or anything, it's pretty easy. I can do it. You can do it. You too can push this button and move this horse around a pole. Small jump. And then I think we'll probably just show you how to trigger. I'll show you how to trigger some ads, and then we'll be done with this. So it's pretty quick, much shorter than our other videos. Maybe we'll revisit it in the future. There's, like I said, there's not a lot here. It's pretty much just the same thing, and you can actually continue to grind. So at some point you're going to kind of hit a wall a little bit each day, you know. So each day you hit a little bit of a wall. Oh, look, we can take her to the fairground now. So we can do rides for kids for 2 minutes, or we can do a showing for 2 energy. We can do carriage rides. We've got so much we can do here. We're going to do the rodeo demo. Well, this is so interesting. Well, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so you get slightly more gold for the fairground, and you get more experience points for the races. But the experience points is 12 hours versus the 160 for that. I mean, it's just sort of like, is there a 4-hour one? So 30. So it would actually be less time for you. Wait, is that for reals? Hold on a second. So it would be actually just better to do the shorter. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, we'll just do that one, I guess. Sure. And then horse care. But you just basically do this for the whole game. And you can really grind out. Oh, we can treat now. Spend some time with Beauty. You can give her a snack. Make friends. Let's give her the snack that we got, bananas. So we got the bananas and stuff like that. So you can give her, you can buy this. So you can get peppermint. It increases happiness. Sugar cubes do energy and happiness. But energy just refills on its own. No, I don't want to buy an apple for 60 coins. I worked hard for those. It's outrageous. And then there are some things that are just better value than others. Like, I don't know why you would buy certain things over another. Oh, didn't I have this? Didn't I have bananas? Maybe I don't. Okay, we'll pet the horse. Oh yeah, when you pet the horse, you can get experience points too. I think it makes the horse happy, possibly. So you could just sit here and just pet your horse. And just grind. Just grind out experience points by petting your horse. Pretty wild. There's usually a... There's a free option in here last time. Then we've got feeding. Oh, I think it was in... Maybe I have it in feeding? Do I have something special here? Watch a video to earn free energy. No thanks. I thought I got to unlock some treats earlier. I guess I didn't get them. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so this is how you trigger the ads, basically. When you start the grinding process for basically anything you're doing, you start to trigger advertisements. So if you're trying to move forward in this game in any way, okay, so we're back. That was another ad. And then if we jump right back into feeding the horse again, so like you literally can't do much of anything without being forced to watch these ads. You don't get anything for it unless you're specifically saying you want to watch it for gems. So you can just sit here and like grind, and it's kind of, I mean, if you really wanted to do it. Okay, I'm back. This thing just threw a 2-minute ad at me for Township, which was nuts. We'll probably play that too. Looked like a lot. Anyways, there's not much more to say about this game. Like I said, there's not a lot of meat on the bone here. You pretty much just do this forever. And then I assume you win more championships, unlock prizes, stuff like that. It's fine for what it is. You know, I mean, it works. Like, I think it's only crashed once on me while I was playing it. It crashed a lot a long time ago. That was like a couple of years ago, before they, I guess, or a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, before they patched the problem with Facebook. But, I mean, like, would I give this a yay or a nay? I'm going to give it a nay! You know, we're not giving this any. This is nothing. Oh yeah, all in-app purchases turn off ads. I don't know if I trust that. For some reason I feel like I'm still going to end up with advertisements if I do that. It feels likely to me. Yeah, so I give it a nay in terms of, you know, spending money at the store. I mean, if you're gonna do it, the starter kits are probably the best deal. $7.99. You get a cool outfit, you get cool bridle, get a tack, stirrups, and a unicorn. I mean, that should set you right, because like, if the point is to get the highest presentation, just get the unicorn, and you're good. And then allegedly that should turn off all ads, and then you won't ever need to buy anything else. So you literally, I guess, could only spend like $7.99, and you've got everything you need. There's also a whole other element with, you can visit other people's stables and stuff like that, and look at their horse and watch their horse walk around. It's the exact same thing, pretty much. But there's other players and stuff like that. You additionally also compete against other players, it looks like, a little bit, but I don't think it matters. I think if you just win the competition, you come in like first or whatever. This seems to be the case, because I've played through a few of the competitions just to see if there was anything else beyond this. And I mean, the competitions are a little bit different, but there's a little bit more variety in them, but it's ultimately the same exact thing. So, you know, we'll end the video here. Ultimately, I would just say, just kind of reiterate, this game is fine for what it is. If you love this game, or you love like horse games, or you just want a game that's like a cozy game and you like horses, this is great. It's great. I mean, download it, play it, love it. Spend your money on it if you want to. I would just highly recommend that you did not. If you're going to buy anything, the starter sets in the store is probably the best deal here, but everything else is you can just pick it up somewhere, and there's nothing in here that's just an absolute must-have, especially for what it is. There's nothing that gets far ahead, and I do think that the continuous ads for doing things kind of feels like a vote of no confidence to me in their own store. They feel like they're not going to sell enough to make revenue, so they have to punch as many ads in there as they possibly can. But I get it. They probably were like, we made Myhorse. I don't know how many people are gonna pay for it, but it's whatever. If you want to download it, give it a shot, go for it. It's free. Anyways, that's all I've got. If you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe. Send me, leave a comment below. I'll chat with you guys. That's cool. And until next time, stay strong, stay safe, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And I hope you all have yourselves a fantastic rest of your evening. Take care.